This is one of the cheap wireless access points that I bought, like $5 or $6. I don't know the exact exchange rate because it was in Romanian leis. So yeah, 25 Romanian leis. Do your conversion. So these are no name. They don't really have a brand. Just some clues like Pix-Link. Maybe that's a brand or whatever. So I haven't tried this one yet. The other one I'm testing and it's quite stable, but the speed is not there. So upload speed is always at 50 megabits. That's as expected from one antenna access point connected to a fast Ethernet, not gigabit. So yeah, and the download speed is yeah, that's bad. That's around 20 megabits per second usually, and you can't count on it, even though the signal strength is good. So that must have an antenna issue, but it's solid. I mean, I didn't have a disconnect once from my phone. I made a call through Facebook for like 3 hours and no dropouts. So it beat basically my TP-Link gigabit whatever router that has four huge antennas and gigabit port and whatever. It's kind of nice. It's that what's its name? Arch something or other. Yeah. So yeah, that kicks me off the Wi-Fi once in every hour or so. Kind of like that. So I may be replacing that really nice router with a cheap crap like this. So I took this apart. It took some prying to get these things out. Yeah, I haven't broken it yet. And yeah, let's see what we can see. I haven't undone the screws yet. I don't know what's on the other side. So for now, we know that the processor is probably here because that there's a hole and there's a metal backing. So that's probably where the processor is soldered and gets the cooling through the PCB. These are probably the two antennas. Some voltage related stuff. This is probably that too. And yeah, this just it's a piece of foam that holds the PCB in its place because it doesn't have screws on top. So yeah, the three LEDs are here, nice and bright. And yeah, let's take out the screws. Oh yeah, and here's the button. This is the WPS or whatever you call it. It's so you can connect to it securely or whatever. I never liked that idea. But yeah, it's there. And let's open it up some more. I haven't seen it yet. This is a first time opening a cheap, really cheap access point. And I'll soon open the other one too and stability test this one. Stability, whatever. So this is kind of interesting. I don't know if you can see it. Well, yeah, first let me show you the chip. This, what is this? XMC. Come on, focus or zoom or something because my eyes are not that great at night. GH8. Yeah, this is probably a knockoff, not an original chip. Whatever. That's probably related to the power. But yeah, let's see the other side. So, yeah, This is probably the power supply. Let's disconnect it. Yeah, just like that. And now we have access to, we have to remove this because I want to see the antennas. And yeah, kind of weird situation here. I never seen anything like this before. But then again, I have to confess, I never had an access point before. I always bought routers with external power supplies, and if I needed one to act as an access point, I just switched it over. So yeah, seems like a standard power supply that takes in AC from here and spits out DC to these lines. Maybe I'll measure it. It would be interesting to see how many volts this takes. I'm predicting 5 volts, but it could be anything because... Oh! Here's the brand! I didn't even notice. So I was right. Pix-Link LV-WR22 version 1.1 from 2020. It's kind of recent. And here's the processor. It's a MediaTek processor. That's nice. That's a well-known brand. So it's a MediaTek MT7628KN 24D AFJL and whatever the others are. So this is not no name exactly. MediaTek makes the cheapest chips, but they are usually kind of good. I mean, not the worst. And here's the thing for the LAN port or WAN, depending on how you configure it. And yeah, not much else here, just the processor right where I said it would be, exactly at the hole right there. And yeah, I don't know if the model of this counts for anything. Yeah, so this is kind of interesting. Tiny little power supply with all the appropriate components. Maybe we should see that chip with many legs. Can we see what it is? No. It's scratched off or wiped off or something. I can't see any letters on it. So yeah. This is the $5 or $6 access point. I'm kind of surprised that they included so many parts. The antennas. Should we take one out and see how it is? Can we take one out? Because it's yeah, you can't. I don't know how they put this together, because these little things can't come through the hole. I don't know if you can see this, but there are stuff that hang on there and don't let it come out. Let me try to bend it. Oh no, no. These are, yeah, they cheated. I can't remove these. Maybe if the wire is removed. If there's no wire, then it lets the whole thing collapse and maybe it can come out. But yeah, I just want to see one. Hopefully I don't destroy it. Let's just try to open an antenna. I see it's an adhesive or something, maybe a piece of plastic covering it. Let's see. Let's see if I destroy it. But I'm not sure I want to keep it or return it. Yeah, this is well in there. This holds all the secrets. I can't, it's glued in. So I don't know if you can see it, but it's tightly glued all around. So this plastic piece here, maybe I can, yeah, maybe I'll break it open, but in another video, because right now I haven't decided yet if I want to keep it. I haven't even tried it yet, so yeah, in another video. But for now, I just want you to know that it has all the parts necessary to be a Wi-Fi repeater or access point. The other one had these two options, this probably has it too. So yeah, Wi-Fi is really cheap nowadays if you don't need a gigabit. Just 50 megabit. For that, this is fine. And maybe if you change the antennas out for something bigger, then it has a long range too. With really simple installation, just insert it to a power outlet and it's running.